Anytime that there's change within the setting of a child, especially students with special needs, parents of those students, sometimes because of the life of their child, change is extremely difficult. It has a greater impact on them than your typically developing students. And so then that change becomes an anxiety and a worry for that parent because they begin being worried about their most prized possession on this earth, their child.
When we were first approached about the blended pre-K classroom, we were a little bit hesitant. Coming from a very small classroom in ECSE, we weren't sure how the bigger class would work for our twins. They're both special needs and tend to take a lot of one-on-one care, and we weren't sure that they would get that throughout the day. We also didn't want them to interrupt the rest of the class with any behavioral outbursts or issues throughout the day. They're very routine, and little things can set them off, so we were a little concerned about that.
One of the most rewarding things that I've seen is that there have been not only teachers and staff, but families as well that have come back and said, you know what, I was really skeptical. I wasn't sure that this was going to be best, and I was vocal about it. But now, having seen the progress for my student or my child, I am so thankful that I trusted the district enough to kind of take this leap and go on this journey with you.
When I was first approached about the blended pre-K idea, I was really thrilled, actually. I have two daughters that have Down syndrome and one biological, one adopted. And the idea of having them be in a classroom that was fully inclusive was just a dream. It's really why we came to Prosper ISD.
Many of our parents are telling us that they feel seen. They feel that they're a part of their child's education, and that is not the education that they experienced.
We were a little skeptical about the blended pre-K aspect of it. Working in the district and working in special education, it was something that originally I wasn't on board with. Working with students and like behavior, I knew kind of what that would look like, having all of those students at the different levels in one classroom. So I wasn't too thrilled about it. You know, I actually kind of toyed with her not being in the blended pre-K program for a little bit.
And so there was the hesitation of how will this really work for my child? Concern and hesitation and worry about will my child get what they need? Will their individual needs be met if we're in a blended program where there is a full-size classroom where they were once maybe sitting in a classroom of anywhere from 4 to 8 students?
Our initial reaction when we were approached about the blended pre-K program was skepticism, maybe that he would be bullied around or just not fit in or not be able to participate and follow directions. Especially since he likes to play by himself most of the time. You know, he likes solo time. So we had some pretty big hesitations at first.
And it really became a matter of trust. They knew that if it wasn't working, that we would make it right. And that's what we've done in Prosper. We've always made sure that parents trust us to the best of our ability, and we always try hard to work together with them. So that trust was there, and what I can really say is parents trusted, and we held true to our promises. And it's shown in the progress the students have made.
So we were a little hesitant, but also very excited because it would give them opportunity to be included and other kids to learn how to accept them and their differences.
I think this probably would not have happened if we did not have a superintendent who truly believed that the foundation of education starts in pre-K. It's not an oversight or it's not an add-on. It is the very foundation to setting the trajectory for every child.
So that hesitation was there, but I think the end result has been a huge win and a huge benefit. And I want to thank our parents because they committed to really taking a leap of faith with us when they didn't have to. They could have really pushed back on this, and they believed in us and they trusted us as educators and professionals, which is a gift.